Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys the weekly soul connection reading. And so this is going to be for today's date, which is Monday, October 12th, going all the way until Sunday, October 18th. This could be for any kind of a soul connection that you feel with another person, twin flame, soulmate. The label doesn't really matter because we're just focusing on the energies. I do tend to channel for those that are in some sort of a separation or challenge, so please keep that in mind. So please just take what resonates with you and get rid of what doesn't. So we're going to be saying masculine and feminine today. We have these beautiful organites created by my friend Michelle from Wing and Bell. These are the divine masculine and divine feminine nudes. This particular nude here is the moonstone nude. So I'll put her information down below. And the bracelets that I'm using are from Rising Sun Oracle. I've released me from negative attachments and the women's psychic protection. So I'll put her down below. I have this little band-aid on because I had one of my nails fall off. That's the only downside of artificial nails. When one falls off and you don't have glue, yeah, you have to put on a band-aid. So I'm going to be getting my nails done later today. So as far as all the decks that I'm using here today, I believe I'm using most of my own. So if you guys are interested in to purchase any of those, they will be available on my website. But if you're international, please email my team and they'll send you a special link to order them. I felt like giving some love to some decks that I normally don't use. And so I'll let you guys know what I'm using as I shuffle each deck today, but everything will be for purchase down below. So I did create an outline here today. So we're just going to follow that. Let's get started. For feminine and masculine, I do tend to say for masculine, him or he, and for feminine, she or her. So just shift that energy around to suit your particular situation. If you guys feel that you're resonating with one side over the other, it's energy. So just take it how it feels right for you. Okay. There's no wrong or right way to absorb the reading. So let's get into this. So we're going to take a look using the Divine Feminine Healing cards. This is a deck that I created. We're going to combine it with the Beautiful Creatures Tarot as well as the Witch's Wisdom Oracle. So let's do it. All right, let's take a look and see. This is about the masculine. When it comes to the feminine's masculine, what kind of an energy is she holding when it comes to this masculine? So when she thinks about this masculine, what comes to mind for her? What comes to mind? We have Shining Star. Well, that's a beautiful card because this says you will always stand out above all the rest. So there's something very special about this masculine when she thinks about him. There's no one like the masculine for her. He's one of a kind. Ooh, we have Mabon. So balance. So this is a very balanced energy here, okay? So this right here is telling me, it's kind of like, for me, a little bit of a temperance energy, okay? So she has to balance out this energy. I feel like she perhaps has really done a good job of balancing out. Yes, this is a very important connection to her. This is a very significant energy that she feels with her masculine, but this is also about remaining balanced in this very magical world versus the 3D world. So this is a little bit of a 3D, 5D energy that I'm seeing with that card. What else? Ooh, we have Judgment, Opportunity. I like this because what this is telling me here is that this particular situation or connection gives the feminine an opportunity to examine herself. So she sees this masculine as someone who can teach her something about herself. So she's actually making this journey about herself, not necessarily about the masculine. She is also perhaps looking at this masculine as when the time is right, then this connection may be resurrected with time. Judgment is also about karma. It's about past actions. It's about learning from things, maybe even apologizing for past hurts. So this might be something that she's, in a way, thinking in the future that it may balance out at some time, but she's not necessarily putting her life on hold. So I really like this energy because this is something that I always promote on my channel. Just because we have this soul connection with somebody, we're not putting our lives on hold. We're still doing us. We're still empowering ourselves. We're utilizing the energies of this connection in order to learn about ourselves, in order to clear what's coming up, to strengthen ourselves. We even perhaps use this connection to just tap into our creativity and create the life that we want. So this is a beautiful gift from the divine. We don't look at this as something that is a curse, okay? So those are usually the feminines that I attract to my readings. And so I'm really feeling, you guys, that you're in this vibration right now if you're watching this video, and this is a really beautiful energy. So you're nice and balanced in 3D and 5D. You do what you need to do in the physical world. You're taking care of yourself. You also honor that there is a special connection that you have with your masculine, and you're not judging yourself. You might not even be judging your masculine anymore. You've really transmuted that energy as well. And you're giving yourself an opportunity to learn in a very significant way that you may have not been able to learn in with anyone else. So this is a beautiful thing. Like, you're honoring this connection. Oh my gosh, I just love this so much. I love that a lot. So let's go ahead now and take a look and see what is going on emotionally. Okay, so when you're really in your feelings and your heart space, what's coming up for you, feminine? Like attracts like. My energetic frequency determines my experiences. That's a beautiful card because we're taking responsibility actually for our feelings. We're taking responsibility for what we're attracting into our lives because of where we are at frequency wise. So that's actually a really positive thing here. What else? Ooh, we have magic circle protection. I like this a lot. Okay, feminines, like, you're very, very, you're in the zone right now. Like, you're in your power. Okay, for sure. You're in your magic circle. Look at you. And so this is a protective circle. You've created or casted a circle around you that is not allowing lower vibrational frequencies to come in. You realize if that happens that you've attracted it. So you're, again, like I said, you're taking responsibility for what you're attracting right now. So if you're starting to, fears are coming up, or let's go ahead and get the tarot and see what this is all about first before I keep going on here. Ooh, we have King of Pentacles. Okay. So the King of Pentacles is an earth energy for one. It's very stable, very committed. So that's why the key word there is loyalty. But what I'm getting here, and what's interesting is on the bottom of the deck, because I'm like, is this about the masculine? Well, of course, we're tapping in. Yes, it is about the masculine, the emperor, right? So this is about the masculine showing up for the feminine in a very loyal way. So it's like, I feel that this feminine has gotten to a point where she realizes that her and her masculine are in separation or experiencing things right now for a reason. And that right now, if he is not coming towards her, if he is not showing up for her, this is because he is incapable of doing it, or he cannot for whatever reason. And so she is being protected right now from the connection, because remember, like attracts like. So if you're raising your frequency, these are just examples. Let's just say your masculine is in another relationship. Well, obviously, if he's in another relationship, you would have to lower your frequency, be in a state of not acting with integrity to even dabble with that situation when the masculine is committed elsewhere. So you would attract to you at that level lower vibrational or energies. You would attract a masculine into your life that's going to continue to not only lie to his partner, but also lie to you. Do you see what I'm saying? So you're protecting yourself from that. If your masculine isn't able to be with you or show up for you right now, you are casting that circle around you that's protecting you from that low vibrational frequency. So like attracts like. You want to attract what you like. You want to attract something that feels good to you. You don't want to continue to attract things that don't serve you. So if this means that you have to, let's just say, ice your masculine out, shut him out right now, put up a healthy boundary, or he's not coming towards you, so you're looking at that as a positive, as in you're being protected right now by the divine, this is where you're at. This is where you're at, because you're looking for the masculine to come to you in his masculine energy, which is why I checked on the bottom of the deck. It was the Emperor. You're waiting for this masculine to be in this energy. Okay, sovereignty. You're waiting for him to be in this energy, owning his power, being in his full divine masculine power. So until he's in that energy, you might just not be interested in even letting him in. Now, you love him, absolutely. And you might see him as somebody that is capable of that. But if he's not bringing that right now to the table, you're absolutely okay not having this connection right now. I love this. So if you kind of step outside of that circle and you act out of alignment with your own integrity, or you step outside of your power and you're no longer in alignment with your power, then you will attract to you more of what you don't want. So this is about holding out for the best. Again, you're not putting your life on hold or waiting for this, but you're not willing to settle less. You're not willing to dumb yourself down just to have this masculine in your life. So congratulations, feminine. I'm definitely picking up on feminines who have raised their vibration, and they are just in that situation where they're not going to accept less than what they deserve. Oh my gosh, I love this for you guys. That's fantastic. Very empowered feminines here. So let's take a look and see her desire and perhaps the action that she's willing to take right now when it comes to these desires for her masculine. Ooh, fierce. Let's see. I'm telling you, there's feminines that are in their power here. This says, I have the spirit of the warrior and will rely upon this energy to get through any challenges I may face. So your desires and what you want and what you're willing to do, you're in a very warrior type of energy here. Again, what does a warrior have? A warrior has a shield. They also have a weapon. So they're not going to let energies end that don't serve. So that's where you're at, feminine. You're in that energy where you're not going to settle for less than what you deserve. Okay, that's just the bottom freaking line. We have see, look at that fire, passion. And you're very passionate about this. You're on fire right now. You were in that energy where, you know what, again, this is just how I feel. This is just the way it's going to be. It's not coming from ego. It's coming from empowerment, feminines. I also get too that what you're passionate about right now is independence. What you're passionate right now is about things that make you feel good. So if your masculine right now isn't making you feel good, then you're not participating with him. Or if you're feeling low vibrational and you are connected to, let's just say, memories that are making you sad, you're choosing to shift your vibration and energy to focus on things that do make you feel good. So that's a good thing. Nine of Cups, see, it's all about you. It's not a selfish energy though at all. You're feeling very, very satisfied. I definitely got this independent vibe. Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Cups to me are very independent energies. We're focusing on our own 9 cups. We are searching for that 10th cup, right? And yes, of course, that 10th cup you may associate with your masculine. But again, what you're doing is you're focusing on what's in front of you. So if your masculine is not in front of you, you're not going to be in that energy or stay stuck in that vibration where you're focusing on the lack. No, you're focusing on what you do have, and you're feeling really damn satisfied with what you've created. Some of you guys in the physical world right now might be on fire creatively. You might be on fire with your career. You're fiercely independent. You're determined to move forward in a very, very positive way. Okay? So there we have your energy in that sense where the action that you're willing to take right now, the action is about you. The action is towards your own 9 cups. The action is towards your passion, your fire, etc. Okay? So that is what we have. I have an alarm that's going off, you guys, so just give me a second while I turn that off. So sorry. Sorry about that. Just figured I'd turn it off now before it starts going off. Okay, so let's take a look now and get the energies of your higher self. Okay, what does your higher self know? What does your higher self basically just understand very clearly when it comes to the situation with your masculine? Where are you at? Vulnerable. Opening my heart to the experience of love is truly living. Now that's really beautiful because again, what was the message that came up from the very beginning? The message was balance. You're very balanced in that 3rd and 5th energy here. You're very, very balanced there. So being balanced. So yes, you're coming through as very fierce, very protected, right? But you're also, you know that a part of this journey, you know that a part of your strength comes from your vulnerability. This is a well-rounded divine feminine. Sometimes we can get into that mode where we are completely shutting out our heart. That is not strength. That's actually weakness, because that's fear. That's fear of being vulnerable. That's fear of, oh my gosh, I'm going to get hurt again. So I'm going to put this shield up in front of my heart space, so I'm never going to feel anything again. That is fear. So this is a nice balanced energy of being open, being vulnerable in our heart space. Again, we're not laying down on the floor like a freaking doormat. It's not that kind of vulnerability. But it means that we are opening our heart space to what we're feeling. We're also opening up our heart space to the unconditional love that we feel for our masculine. We're not allowing what he's doing or not doing to harden our hearts. It doesn't matter what someone else is doing, because whatever somebody else is doing, it shouldn't determine how we feel about them. That would be conditional. So this is about really, really understanding the energy of unconditional love, really understanding what that means. We're loving someone and our heart is open to them no matter what they're doing or not doing. Again, we're not a doormat. We can still hold healthy boundaries. We can still set limitations with this person, but in your own energy, when you sit in it, it's open. Your heart is open to this masculine. You're not hating on him. That's what the point is. You're not hating on this masculine. Because when you're doing that, all you're doing is keeping yourself stuck. Okay, so we have Earth, which is homecoming. Wow. Okay, so this is the deal, you guys. What I'm getting is intuitively in your higher self knows without a shadow of a doubt that at some point you and your masculine will come home to each other, that you guys will share this home together. And I'm just going to put it out there. Maybe in this life, maybe not, but it doesn't matter, because time, it's an illusion, okay? Time can be at any time, really. So you're open to the experience of coming home to yourself through this masculine, but you also know that it's through your heart space that you two will come home to each other. So if this masculine continues to put up a wall or to guard himself against his feminine in this life, that would obviously, be a little bit difficult to come home to. But you're doing your job, feminine, by keeping your heart space open. You're holding space for your masculine. That's what I'm getting here. And I got that in the very beginning of the reading. You're holding space for your masculine, but you're not putting your life on hold, and you're not shutting yourself out to all other possibilities of happiness. You're doing you, but you're also taking into account that you have this connection at the same time. So you're doing what you can to learn from it. King of Cups, look at this. Okay, so this is the deal. It says fascination. So we had two kings that popped up here today in your lineup. King of Pentacles, King of Cups. So the King of Cups is somebody who is emotionally mature, somebody who has mastered themselves in the department of self-love. They feel this energy. They're very mature in the areas of love. So this could be your own maturity, but I'm also getting that once your masculine reaches that level of emotional mastery, he's coming home. So this is about continuing to keep your heart open to the point where if it kind of like keeps the possibility open. So if you make any final decisions and say, I'm done, I'm done with this energy, I have to cut this person off, I got to cut this cord for good, we absolutely have the free will to do so. We absolutely do. But this is for feminines that you realize that you have been attracted to this situation for a reason, that it's significant. There's something for you to learn. It's teaching you something about self-love, but also about unconditional love as well. And so it's about balancing this energy in this life, which is very difficult to do, just so you guys know. It's not like it's a piece of cake, and it's not like it happens overnight. There might be years and years and years that you go through where you're feeling like, yep, I got it. And then you're like, nope, I don't got it. You know what I mean? So life is not meant to be understood or things to click into place immediately. Sometimes it is immediate. Sometimes we just have things that are just like, wow, that made total sense. And sometimes when things make total sense, sometimes they fall apart later on. So it's just about the journey. It's about the ebb and flow of emotions, the ebb and flow of just things just absorbing things and then understanding them and then coming to peace and terms with things if they do or don't happen. So there's some roller coaster of emotions here that this feminine goes through when it comes to really trusting herself and really trusting her path and her journey with her masculine. But what I'm getting here is that when she really taps into her intuition and she really taps into this energy of just her all-knowingness and that 5D connection with her masculine, she knows that her masculine is working on his emotional mastery and that at some point he is going to come home to their connection. And so she's going to hold her heart space open for this possibility. I hope that makes sense to you guys. That's really, really beautiful energy. Okay, so now let's go ahead and shift gears and go to the masculine, okay? What is the masculine's energy? I'm going to go ahead and put these cards over here just in case we need to revisit them again. Okay. So the masculine's energy towards his feminine right now. We're going to go into the Dark Mansion Tarot. We're also going to go into my Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck and my Charm cards. Okay. Okay, so the same applies for the masculine here. When he thinks about his feminine, okay, what energies tend to come up for him? When he thinks about this feminine, what do these energies look like? Okay, so we have dress, role play. Okay, let's get the additional energy here, see what's up. Okay, so we have Spirit of the Apple, test, offer, temptation. And we have Page of Pentacles. Okay, so that Page of Pentacles is an energy where we're like taking a look at that pentacle, right? We're taking a look at that coin that's in our hands. We're thinking to ourselves, what am I going to do with this? How am I going to plant this seed? What am I going to do? So the fact that we have Spirit of the Apple here, that right there to me is like the seed, the apple seed. Are we going to plant that apple seed? And if so, is it going to grow? So the role that I'm getting right now, so it's kind of like dress up. The role that we're playing right now, the role that this masculine is playing right now, is he's being tested with the seeds that he has in front of him. Is he going to plant this seed? What is he going to do? Is he going to offer something? So what I'm sensing, you guys, is that your masculine actually currently is thinking about offering something to you. Okay? He's trying it on. He's figuring it out. How does this feel? What would happen if I did this? What would happen? So he's trying this, not dress, but he's trying this on for size. What would happen if I offered this? I'm very tempted to see, but I don't know if this is something that I should do. It's that kind of an energy. The apple is about, it's very tempting, but what happens if it doesn't work out? What happens if I'm rejected? What happens if I'm not ready? What happens if things go awry again? So your masculine right now, you guys, is examining right here, the coin, the apple, of trying it on and seeing what would possibly happen. But the Page of Pentacles is thinking about it, not really action oriented, not really doing anything right this second, but he's thinking about it. He's trying this on for size of what would happen if he were to offer something to you. That's what it is. Interesting energy. All right, you guys, let's take a look and see what is his emotions towards you. What are the emotions? Okay, so we have clown, immature. So that's kind of like the Page of Cups to me. Somebody who's feeling like perhaps they're not ready, okay? Somebody that might feel just kind of clownish, like they don't want to feel like a clown. That's what I'm getting to. They don't want to feel like a clown. Spirit of the Cat, yeah, it's just better to just maybe just be on my own, be independent, not really think about coupling up, not really thinking about offering anything too serious. Maybe I'm just not ready. That's what I keep getting here with this masculine. Yeah, Judgment. So the Judgment card, let's see here. That was the first card that came up for you, Divine Feminine. There's an opportunity, perhaps, okay? There's an opportunity to learn something right now with this masculine, right? And when it comes to his heart space, it's like he's examining the past. He's examining his actions, and he's examining perhaps the way that he acted like a clown, the way he was very immature with his emotions. Maybe perhaps he was very curious. He did certain things, tried certain things on for size. It didn't work out. And so again, he's not sure if this is something that he is either ready to do again or that he should. So I keep getting this energy from this masculine that he has this desire to do something with you, feminine, but again, he's not sure if this is something that's going to work out in his favor or maybe even work out in your favor. What is the point of doing something if it's not going to work out? What's the point of doing something if he hasn't really changed? What's the point of bothering to offer something if he's not 100% ready to offer you everything? And remember, you're protecting yourself from this masculine because again, if he's not going to come to you with that full offer, it's like you're not into it. You're not wanting to take it. So it's almost like this masculine senses this. And so he's thinking about it and wanting it, but not actually doing it. But the Judgment card is about examining things that happened. It's examining our choices that we've made, the judgment calls that we've made, the wrongs that we've done. So if this masculine has hurt you in some sort of way, feminine, I do feel like he's examining his immature behavior, and he's perhaps by himself just trying to figure it out right now. But he is curious. There is this curiosity that he has when it comes to your connection, trying it on a little bit, imagining what it would be like. He is in this energy. Very interesting. What about his desires or actions that he would be willing to take towards this feminine? Now, see, he's not feeling like he can. He feels incarcerated. There's a reason that he feels incarcerated. Either it's his own fears, or there's it could be, of course, an actual incarceration. It could just be something that is causing him to feel like he's limited at this time. So he's feeling like he can't move forward with this. He's feeling perhaps like maybe it's just best not to offer this. Yeah, see, the fact that we've got Spirit of Christ, it says forgiveness, reconciliation, and unconditional love. This masculine does want to reconcile with the feminine. He does. He might also want her forgiveness. And the unconditional love, remember, feminine, that you're learning to have for your masculine is actually helping him to release this incarceration, this energy. So if you want your masculine to come towards you, feminine, this is about you being in that state of unconditional love and working on your forgiveness from past energies. That is going to help to release the both of you energetically from this shackled situation. Yeah, see, look, the Lovers. This masculine definitely feels this connection with the feminine. There also could be something where someone is in another relationship, because you can see on this card here that there's 3 people, okay? And the Lovers is about choices. So someone could be with someone else right now, and that's something that is holding someone back from being able to offer this apology or to reconcile. I love you no matter what, whether you're with someone or you're not with someone. I know that I have choices to make. I need to make choices from my heart space rather than my head space. So this masculine feels that feels like he wants to make this choice from his heart space, because he feels this love with this feminine. He wants to reconcile with her, but his fears are holding him back, or perhaps an actual situation is holding him back because either he's not available or she's not available, or both. But something is holding him back. So just take it as it resonates, okay? All right, so let's take a look at his higher self's energy towards this feminine. We have pride. Okay, so this is about his ego and his pride trying to battle his higher self. What his higher self feels, what his higher self knows. Yep, see, look at the Spirit of Connections. I'm telling you, this fated meeting, soulmate, divine counterpart. He senses that his feminine is special. So remember, you guys, I am assuming that feminines are watching this video, so I'm sorry if that's not the case. But you see this masculine as you are always going to stand out above all the rest. You're a shining star to me, right? This masculine also sees this feminine as this divine counterpart. Feels this energy, feels like when they came together and they met, it was fated. But pride, I mean, when we raise a flag, it's kind of like, like peace, right? We're raising a flag. Let's go ahead and make peace. Let's go ahead and withdraw from the fight. but I feel like pride is getting in the way. Pride is getting in the way of that happening. Fear, ego, pride. So let me go ahead and get one last tarot on that. Yeah, the Hanged Man, see? Hanged Man is about waiting for things to shift and change, needing some new perspective, needing to see things from a new perspective. This is also a card of enlightenment, awakening. I do feel like this masculine is in an awakening period. So his higher self is trying to see things from the higher realms, from the higher perspective, but he is battling his pride and his ego. So we can clearly see in this reading here today that this masculine does want to reconcile, that he sees his feminine as a divine counterpart. He does want to come towards her, but he feels like he cannot. He feels incarcerated at this time, whether it's ego or pride or something else. There's something that's standing in the way right now. Okay, that seems to be the situation. Hope that makes sense, you guys. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the journey. This is the journey's energy of your connection right now. So what are you guys both contributing to this energy? What are you guys both contributing to this journey at this time? So we're going to go into, this is called the Fairy Tale Oracle by Lucy Cavendish. So what is the feminine contributing to this situation? What is the feminine contributing to the journey right now? Okay, we have expectations, Thumbelina. And what is the masculine contributing to this journey right now? Or connection? We have ingenuity. All right, you guys. So this right here is telling me that, I mean, the masculine and feminine, you know, they're coming from their own space. They're coming from their own, you know, their own perceptions. They're coming from their own way of thinking about situations, right? So let's go ahead and take a look here. I want to see if there's anything specific in the books that we can, you know, see, because these cards have a pretty lengthy, but I don't want to go into it. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything, okay? So let's go ahead and go into the masculine first. So this says here, it has something to do with showing your courage under difficult circumstances. This is about being a true defender of friends and family. This is talking about Hansel being locked away. Yeah, because it says Gretel. Hansel's locked away, right? But her courage led her to cleverly avert disaster and save herself and her brother. So this is about having some sort of like fearless energy on the journey right now. Doing the right thing. That's what I'm getting from that. Gretel has fear, or she's fearless, and she does something to save herself and her brother. So she comes through in a big way. So to me, this masculine's energy right now is somebody who's trying to find his way, trying to find his bravery, his strength, and his courage to do the right thing. So the feminine right now, we have her in Thumbelina's energy, and Thumbelina, it says expectations. So the keywords on that, it says exceeding expectations, your true name. There is no one like you. Oh, interesting. There's no one like you. Wow. Okay, that's come up 2 times. Enjoying the challenges and learning from them. It says not accepting relationships with people that aren't giving you the same back. So this right here is, and I'm glad I read this because I would have totally read this a different way, but Spirit told me read a little bit out of the book to get that true meaning. So this tells me here that this feminine here, what she expects is she expects things that are balanced. She expects her energy to be returned to her. She expects what she puts into a situation to be brought back. So it's not a negative. It's a very powerful energy. And the masculine right now is in that space where he is trying to find the bravery, courage, and strength in order to do the right thing. Hey, I like that a lot. So that's what they're both contributing right now to this journey. So why don't we go ahead and get some additional messages here. What's happening on this journey right now? So we're going to go into my Twin Flame Angel numbers. We're going to go into my Twin Flame Journey Oracle and my Twin Flame Journey Tarot. Okay. So what's happening on this journey? What is happening on their journey? Journey towards ascension, enlightenment, loving the self, empowerment, coming together, coming back together in union. What does this journey look like right now? We have fifth dimension. So I did pick up on this energy in the very beginning of the reading. Third and fifth dimension, being grounded in the actual physical world, realizing that we're here on Earth, that we're doing something here, that we have a job, a duty, a mission, but also knowing that we have this job with raising the vibration. Now, if we're in low vibration or we are just kind of participating in energies that don't serve us, then we're not really able to grow and ascend to that next level. So it's like this feminine and this masculine owe it to not only themselves, they owe it to each other, but they also owe it to their brothers and sisters, right, on this planet, to help to raise with the vibration of this planet right now. So we don't want to act in ways that are diminishing our energy, if that makes sense. Yeah, see, we're devoted. We're devoted at the end of the day to this mission of raising the vibration. And we have regret. So again, yes, there's shadow here. Yes, there's regret that we're going to feel on this journey, that we're going to feel with the mistakes that we've made. But to stay in that energy and to not be able to transmute it, it's going to serve no one. So we have to be devoted to the bigger picture here. We have to be devoted to the bigger picture here. And the bigger picture is that we came here to do something significant. So we have to consider that. Let's not get stuck in the small details. We have Seven of Wands. So defense mechanism, again, I keep getting this energy. It's actually connected to the feminine. The feminine is not being mean or egotistical with needing to hold this healthy boundary for herself when it comes to vibrations that don't match right now. We have Five of Pentacles, isolated and alone. If, again, we have to shut the door, keep a door closed, not open it, ice someone out right now, that's what we have to do. So people are going to find their way. And that the fact that both the masculine and feminine got Judgment in this reading tells me that they're both really heavily examining their past actions. They're very much examining cycles so that way they can close them out and open up a new door. Yeah, Nine of Cups. And how that's going to happen is through their own satisfaction, through, fulfilling their own dreams, their own goals. That's how they're going to come out of this isolated and alone energy to come back towards each other in this union. So if you guys are going through a difficult time, dark night of the soul, feeling very alone, feeling very separated from each other, there's a reason why, because you guys are meant to find your own cups right now. You guys might be searching for that 10th cup with each other, but that's the point. The point is that in order for us to find ourselves, in order for us to, fulfill ourselves, there has to be this driving force, and the driving force is this connection, but it also leads you to your own happiness. So there's a reason that you guys are both feeling these things. We have 911. Union is in the air, but are you ready? Take care of any unfinished business now. So that's what's happening, you guys. If you guys are feeling like there's a lot of things that are coming to a head, if you feel like a lot of things are in crisis right now, this is because this is Spirit's way of giving us the opportunity to take care of things, again, that no longer serve. Get out of situations that just aren't meeting our expectations. Stop acting in certain ways that are not feeding our souls. It's giving us an opportunity to clear this out because it says union is in the air. So it's like something is on the horizon. Something is happening right now, but we're only holding ourselves back. Okay, so let me get this card here. This says 000. So if you guys are seeing a lot of zeros, examine situations with your third eye. Don't rely on human eyes to be your guide. And the thing is, we do have a tendency to see what's happening or not happening in the physical world. And we use that as a marker of what really is or isn't. And that's never the thing to do. If you're wasting time watching someone's social media 24/7 and you're making you're making decisions based on what's happening with someone from that lens, that right there is something that's keeping you stuck because you're not able to really feel or trust what you're sensing, what you know to be true. A lot of people can say or do things that are completely opposite of what they're really thinking or feeling in the physical world on social media. So let's not try to examine that this masculine or this feminine has not returned. They have not made contact with me. Trust what you're feeling. Trust what you're sensing. Trust what your higher self is telling you, not what you're seeing or not seeing. That's the point. And we have 229. So we have 11s here. We have 11s and 22. We have 9s. We have 0s. We also have 11 and 11s because 2 plus 9 is 11. So that's why I'm seeing that. Patience is required as one twin is still struggling to gain clarity with current challenges. So someone is still feeling challenged. Somebody is still feeling stuck. I am sensing it is the masculine. And the reason why is because he's coming through as very incarcerated, feeling stuck, feeling like he wants to come forward, but can't for whatever reason. So we do have to pay attention to the fact that something is not happening and it's not happening for a reason. Again, feminine, you expect nothing less than what you deserve. So if this masculine isn't ready, there's no urgency on your end. You're okay. You're okay if it doesn't happen right now. You're okay that he's not returning. You're okay that he's not making contact. You're okay. Continue to trust your higher self with this whole entire situation. If you're still being blocked, if you're still being shut out, 7 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, if you're still feeling that energy, it's happening for a reason. Don't push it. That's just what I'm getting for the journey. So union is in the air, but patience is required. Trust and rely on your senses for communication, okay? And focus on your own cups rather than staying stuck in any kind of energy that's making you feel shut out and alone. Because you still have the duty to not only yourself, but also the mission of this planet to raise your vibration. So don't get stuck in this melancholy, sad energy. And I'm really not seeing the feminine struggling with that too much because she's come through very, very empowered in this reading so far. Love that. And that's not to say that the masculine is always struggling and that he's not able to, break this energy and it's blaming him all the time. Absolutely not. But I'm sorry, guys, you see the cards. That's just the way it's coming out. So let's now take a look and see what shadows are you guys both facing at this particular time, okay? What shadows are coming out right now? What needs examining? So we're going to go into my Dark Night of the Soul Tarot. We're also going to go into my Twin Flame Journey Shadows, Mystics Midnight Oracle. So those are 3 of my decks right here. And we're going to combine it with the Zombie Tarot. All right. What needs examining right now when it comes to shadows? So we're going to take a look at the masculines first. What shadows are coming through for the masculine when it comes to his feminine and this connection? What shadows is he currently facing right now? What shadows is he currently facing right now? Okay, so we have cyanide, unnecessary, bitter, and poor taste. Medicating, interesting. Cyanide and medicating, like medicating ourselves with poison. Snail's pace, that's like the holdup to me, the decay that's happening here. Not coming forward, not taking any action right now. And we have the Two of Swords. Okay, so the Two of Swords is a card of stuck energy. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that the shadow that this masculine is currently stuck in right now is he is stuck at a snail's pace for one. He's been examining things for too long. Now, again, is it too long or is this a part of his, is it necessary? It is. This says unnecessary, but it's necessary for him to examine himself. What does the Two of Swords tell us? The Two of Swords always shows somebody with a blindfold on. When we have a blindfold on, what do? We're forced to go within because we can't see. So we have to go within ourselves. We have to take a look at us. We can no longer look at everyone else and blame and shame and project. We're forced to sit in our own energy. That's the Two of Swords to me. So it's a necessary stalemate. It's a necessary stagnant situation. It's a necessary time for us to take a good look at ourselves. I do feel like right now this masculine has a tendency to medicate himself. That might be why the snail's pace is coming through here with Seven of Pentacles. He's been examining himself. He's been taking time to examine himself for a very long time. And so it's put him on the snail pace energy where he's not really moving forward very quickly. So that's probably why the Page of Pentacles came up, because remember, you guys, Page of Pentacles is someone who's examining. He's examining that coin. What do I do with it? I'm tempted to do something, but I'm not doing anything. Medicating. This masculine could be drinking a lot, if that resonates. This masculine could be medicating himself by trying to shut out this connection, by trying to shut out his feelings with how he feels about this connection. And what I'm getting here is that that's why it's coming through as cyanide. It's poison to his system. It's unnecessary for him to do this, but he's doing it. He might feel bitter. He might feel very bitter when it comes to just his life as a whole, or just people that are around him. He might feel very stuck and stagnant right now. So what he chooses to do and how he chooses to deal with his darkness is he chooses to medicate instead of really, really feeling it. And really, instead of really processing it. He's just spewing poison right now. It's in poor taste. It could be that there's certain things that he's saying or doing, or the ways that he's expressing himself right now is in poor taste. So if you're seeing your masculine acting a certain way, this is just because there's some poison that he's holding within himself. So he's spewing this poison onto other people, maybe even perhaps you. So if this masculine said something very unnecessary, or it was in poor taste that he said something to you, it was coming from his own bitterness. So feminine, that's what you need to understand. You need to understand that this masculine is still trying to work through his shadows. He is still blinded, perhaps, to the error of his ways. He's still trying to figure it out, and it seems like it's been taking a very long time, but it's just going to take as long as it's going to frickin' take. But remember, feminines, you're still holding space for this to happen because you know that it is necessary for this to happen, and you might have had to swallow that bitter pill of accepting this, but it just is what it is. It's a part of his process. It's a part of his journey. But I feel like this masculine right now is ingesting some poison. He's ingesting some energies that actually don't even belong to him, because you can see these zombies here are trying to pull at this masculine. I do feel like he perhaps has energies around him that are causing him to feel like he needs to fight, and that he needs to be angry. Okay? And this is slowing his journey up right now with him even participating in this energy. So I feel like there's some things that are trying to pull at him and pull him apart. And in a way, because he is medicating himself, because he's not clear, because he's not in that ultimate high vibrational energy, it's like these energies have a tendency to actually infiltrate his system. That's just what I'm getting. So that's his shadow right now, you guys. His shadow is to kind of just like medicate himself, not deal, slow himself down, not really make any action right now or take any action. So until he gets through this bitterness and poison from his system, and until he really sits in his own shit and energy, he's not going to be able to really move forward in a positive way. So that's just where he's at shadow wise. So where is the feminine at? Where is the feminine in her shadows when it comes to this masculine? I also just got here that if the feminine has done something, that she said something, or just her actions of putting up a healthy boundary, this masculine might be having a difficult time not feeling bitter, almost feeling like a victim, wanting to medicate himself so he doesn't have to take responsibility. But the thing is, you guys, we have a lot of judgment energy that's trying to come up. We have the masculine's higher self knowing what the situation is. But again, if you're using alcohol or drugs or substances, or just maybe just people, or you're just in that angry energy, you're not really connecting with your higher self. So when the masculine connects with his higher self, he knows. But when he is wasting time and he's participating in some of these activities, it's like, that's where he makes excuses. That's where he feels like a victim. That's where he feels bitter when it comes to this situation. So it's a bitter pill for him to swallow certain actions that he took, certain decisions that he made. And so he's having to sit in his own shit, and he is having to swallow the bitter pill right now. And it's not pleasant. That's what I'm getting. Just wanted to make that clear before we shifted energies. Feminine, what is your current dark night of the soul or just shadow? Okay, we have doll parts, feeling torn to pieces, scattered, discarded. Okay, feminines, if you were, let's just say, discarded by this masculine, right? Again, perhaps maybe some bitter, something in poor taste was done. This might be something that still tears you apart. This might be something that when you really, really tap into this energy, it's just like, oh, it's still so painful when you think about it. It's still so painful. Like you choose perhaps not to think about this. You choose perhaps to focus on other things that bring you joy. But when you really, really sink into the shadows of this feeling or this trigger, man, it might still really tear you apart. There might still be some broken aspects that need to be mended. Yeah, it's like an unstable energy and you choose not to go there is what I'm seeing here. And the thing is, what I want to say, you guys, is that we're not meant to stay stuck in the shadows. We are meant to examine feelings when they do come up. And it might make us feel really unstable. Like, oh my God, if I really, really sit in that energy, I'm going to just freak out. If I really sit in this energy or really connect to this memory, I'm just going to lose it. So that's perhaps why the balanced message came up at the very beginning. This is about balancing and grounding yourself in the physical world, but also to the point where you're able to tap into these energies so that way you can clear it and transmute this. So there is a heavy shadow here that it feels like, oh my God, if I even remember this or if I even connect to this memory, I just feel like that dam is just going to break. I'm getting here, this needs to happen in order for you to purge this energy. There's a purge that needs to take place. So allow this purge. If this means tears, if this means that something's coming up like this shadow, process it. Okay? Process it. Call in Archangel Michael, any of your guides and angels to help you to process this and purge this feeling, because I'm getting here that it needs to be discarded. It needs to be purged. The shadow that you have with your masculine. Because some of you might be feeling like, you feel very empowered right now, so you don't even want to tap into that energy. But don't be afraid of your shadows and don't be afraid of that energy, because remember, you guys, that right there is, that's fear. Okay? That is fear. I can't deal with this right now, so I'm just going to keep putting it away or pushing it away out of my mind. Well, guess what? Whatever we suppress has a strange way of coming back up for us. So it's either deal with it now or deal with it later. So why not deal with it now? This is a great time for you to purge these shadows. Now we have High Priestess, Wicked Ways. High Priestess is about our inner knowingness. High Priestess is about what we know to be true. We just trust it, we feel it, we sense it on every level. This feminine here, this is about trusting her own intuition. This is about feeling like her intuition has worked against her. She was wrong. She was wrong about something. I felt it, I sensed it, but then I did something and then it burned me. This is about realizing, you guys, that your intuition is dead on when it comes to this masculine. But the thing is, just because your masculine is in the shadows and he is perhaps acting out of those shadows, acting in poor taste, being bitter, so it's not that you're wrong. It's just that the masculine may not have been ready or still isn't ready to act with integrity or to be a certain way towards you. Be kind, be gentle. So it doesn't mean that you're wrong. You're just tapping into the potentials. You're tapping into who your masculine truly is and who you know him to be. But he may not be on that timeline right now. And what I mean by that is that where he's at right now, he does have the potential to ascend and to be this King of Cups, this King of Pentacles. But again, if he's not taking the actions to go towards that, then he's not on that timeline. So you're picking up on all of the masculine's energy, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. So your intuition isn't off. It just means that the timing might be off. That's all. So don't do that to yourself. Don't deem yourself to be wrong. Don't deem yourself to be stupid. Don't deem yourself to feel like, oh my God, I'm just delusional. Don't do that to yourself. Okay? Don't allow the unstable energies in your masculine or within you to take you off of your path. Continue to trust what you know, feminines. This is a part of your shadow of clearing this unstable energy within yourself. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Here you are, stable. Look at this. Your arms are cut off, but guess what? You're still sitting there looking freaking pretty. Okay? You're still sitting there looking really, really good. Very stable, very abundant, very grounded, doing your own thing, figuring things out, not feeling all over the place, not feeling unstable. So the Queen of Pentacles is the opposite of unstable energy. She's very stable. This is like the Empress to me. Very stable energy, very abundant, growth mindset, positive energy, definitely growth. So feminines, don't allow what has happened with your masculine or things that have not worked out so far. Don't allow that to do a number on yourself. Don't allow yourself to go to the point where you're just like, this is all bullshit. I'm just delusional. Don't do that to yourself, because that right there will make you feel unstable. You're meant to go through the shadow. You're meant to be triggered in this way in order to help you to become a stronger feminine. So don't get torn to pieces. Don't discard everything that you've learned. Don't discard everything that you felt. It's all valuable. It is all a part of your growth. Don't discard the negative. The negative needs to be understood. The negative needs to be absorbed in order for us to grow and learn from it and purge this energy. We're meant to face these shadows. We're meant to not look at this and go, oh my God, this is so wicked. This is so bad. This is evil. It's about just being really just non-biased with energy. Energy is energy. It's not really good or bad. It's just like, if it doesn't feel good to you, then obviously you don't really want to participate with that energy anymore. So maybe purge it, right? Feels kind of low, feels off, something feels high, good or bad, irrelevant. It's energy. Take it all into consideration and pick and choose what you want to get rid of and what you want to keep. So this is your journey, feminine. This is your journey, and you're meant to be tested, and you're meant to visit the shadows. You're meant to be triggered. I think I just said that. You're meant to be torn to pieces. You're meant to feel scattered. You're meant to feel rejected. You're meant to feel abandoned, all these things. Why is this happening? In order to help you to become the best, strongest version of yourself in this lifetime. So don't let this tear you apart. Don't allow this to make you feel like you are just completely on the bottom of the barrel, that you just can't get up, because you can. You're a survivor. You're fierce. That came up in the beginning. So these shadows are in place in order to test you and in order to help you to become a stronger feminine, and in order for you to get really clear and have that unwavering faith that you can trust what you're thinking and what you're feeling and what you're seeing as accurate. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, now we're going to take a look and get into, we're just going to focus on your person, whoever that is, because whether you're a masculine or feminine watching this, I don't want to close or box in the reading. Your person, whoever this is, what is haunting them? What seems to be haunting them at this time when it comes to you in this connection? So we're going to go into the Ghost Tarot, because, ghost is like haunting energy, right? We're going to go into my Twin Flame Journey Messages 2 and my connections for the modern world. Let's see what is currently haunting your person when it comes to you in this connection. What seems to be keeping this person up at night? What seems to be causing them some sort of stress when it comes to you? What are they feeling? What's unsettled for them? Okay, what's unsettled? Okay, so you're never far from my mind. So what's unsettling for your person is that you seem to always be on their mind, okay? So even if they kind of drift off and they're focused on other things, it's like all of a sudden you pop back up, okay? You pop back up for them. Yep, hollow energy here, okay? And what this does is it actually reminds them of either how hollowed out they feel, because this is like a feeling of emptiness. It causes them to feel empty. It causes them to feel like something is missing. I feel like what pops up for them is the absence of you in their life. Yeah, Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is somebody who is loving. The Queen of Cups nurtures. Somebody that we feel emotionally connected to. Look at this. That Queen. It's like you're no longer supplying this person with this beautiful cup. Now, in your own energy, you might be doing that, right? But for them, what haunts them is that they'll never have your cup again. That you'll never offer that cup, that you're hollow, that you do not love them anymore, that you will never feel this love for them, that you will never be able to forgive them. This is what haunts this person. It gives them this hollow feeling that you will not be that Queen of Cups for them ever again because of something that happened. And the only reason I'm saying that is because this is a queen, and that's the Queen of Cups. So that makes total sense to me. What else haunts your person? So this feeling that you're never going to be able, that they're never going to be able to receive your cup again, that haunts them. What else? I'm trying to do the honorable thing. So what also haunts them is doing the right thing. And I did get that in the very beginning of the reading. Acting with integrity, doing the right thing, bringing you perhaps that, let's just say, cup of love, apology, offer. They're tempted. We have appreciation. Wow, see? I'm trying to do the honorable thing. So what also haunts them is doing the honorable thing and really telling you how much they appreciate you and how much they actually admire you. That haunts them. It scares your person. Yeah, Seven of Wands. They're afraid that you're not going to let them do that. They're afraid that you're not going to let them in. They're afraid that you're in Seven of Wands energy. Remember, this was a part of the journey. Seven of Wands, defense mechanism. So this is about feeling shut out, feeling like I can't come towards you, feeling incarcerated. I can't move. I can't do what I want. I want to appreciate you. I want to take a closer look at this. I want to do the honorable thing. I want to make amends. But your person feels like they can't for whatever reason. There's something that's holding them back. So they're haunted by the fact that they can't do what they feel like they want to do. And last, I still remember the good times that we shared. So again, your person is very much in their headspace about you. This is someone who does think about the connection quite often. And they remember the good times that you guys shared. So this haunts them. It haunts them that they may never feel this with you again, that they may never be able to see you again. Yeah, that they may never be able to wake up with you, spend time with you. I feel like for some of you, if this resonates, your person remembers the good times that you guys shared. Obviously, it could be in the bedroom. That could be something that they really think about. I'm also getting that they spent the night, or you spent the night with them, and that they loved being able to wake up and just feel that connected energy with you. They remember this. Could even be that when they wake up in the morning, they had a dream. So their dreams haunt them. And when they wake up in the morning, right, after this dream, they're haunted by the good times that you guys shared, of what they gave up, what they lost, something that happened here. Yep, we've got the Three of Swords. Wow, look at this. The Three of Swords. I want you to take a look at that, you guys. Do you see that man? He is trying to take that umbrella, and he is trying to shelter that feminine with the umbrella so the rain doesn't get on her. But she's a ghost. Wow, I just got major chills. This masculine is haunted by heartache, sadness, betrayal, just hard energy, heartbreaking energy. He feels heartbroken. And I'm just saying masculine just because I see a masculine that's holding that umbrella over the feminine. So when he wakes up in the morning, I feel like this energy is still with him. It makes him feel sad. It makes him feel heartbroken. The betrayal, deception, whatever happened here, it makes him feel like he's never going to have the opportunity to say he's sorry for this, because she has become a ghost in his life, because she is not around him anymore, because he is withdrawn from her, she's withdrawn from him. Whoa. Take it as it resonates, you guys, but this is what is haunting your person right now. Their dreams, the fact that maybe you've withdrawn your cup from them, the fact that they may never be able to come towards you and tell you how much you actually mean to them. And yeah, that's what they're haunted by at this time. It's very, very interesting. So from the depths of their heart, what do they want to communicate with you then? Okay, so if they're not coming towards you in the physical world, what would they want to communicate to you if they could? So we're going to go into the depths of the sea oracle that I created. We're also going to go into my Twin Flame Journey Messages of Volume 1. This right here is my Signs from Spirit Love Oracle. And then we're going to go into the Star Tarot and Oracle of the Mermaids. When I was creating this spread last night, I just was like, I felt like using all these cards. Don't ask me why, I just put certain cards together. Okay, so if your person could communicate anything to you right now straight from their heart. Okay, so this is coming straight from their heart. What does this say? What is this heart energy? What do they want to communicate to you straight from their heart? Okay, so we have protection, feathers. The immediate thing that I'm getting here, you guys, because this came up in your energy from the very beginning. Protection, protection. Okay? They're telling you something that they know in their heart space. This is coming straight from their heart. They're not coming from their ego. They're not coming from their pride when they're saying this. Straight from their heart, they're telling you, I know why you're doing this. I know why you're protecting yourself from me. When I really, really think about it, when I'm really separated from my ego and that bitterness that I feel, whenever I'm very much of clear mind, not medicating myself, I know why you are protecting yourself from me. Now, this could also be a person that is saying to you that they are protecting you by not coming towards you because they know that they're not able to still offer you what you're looking for or be that person that you need them to be. That's what I'm picking up with that. Can't seem to find the right words to say to you. So this person wants to say something to you. They want to communicate with you, but they feel like they cannot. It's hard for them. They feel blocked. They feel at a stalemate, Two of Swords, incarceration. Yep, uncooperative. So again, I'm just choosing not to cooperate. I'm like a pirate on this ship, cruising the world, traveling. I'm a loose cannon. I can't be pegged down. I just want to roam the world. I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it. I'm protecting you from this energy from me because I will not be able to cooperate with you. I can't even cooperate with myself. I'm just going to let you down. That is what your person is trying to tell you here. They're actually, in a way, protecting themselves from, protecting you from them, but they're also honoring the fact that you've needed to protect yourself from them because you know that this is their energy. Yeah. You know this is their energy. We have waves of power. They also want you to know, though, that they are feeling your energy. They definitely feel your energy. It comes in waves, okay? When they're on that pirate ship, when they're in the water, on this pirate ship, flying solo, whatever it is, whatever this is, this could be a vehicle. They get a surge of your power. They feel it. An upswing in the energy of you washes over them. They can't escape it. You're pretty much always on this person's mind. They might try to suppress it, but you're always with them. So they're telling you something about this. Yeah, but see, Two of Swords. Two of Swords is somebody that's in their headspace, causes them to feel like they need to reflect on themselves. I have like an earth energy and a 5D, so 3 and 5D energies coming up for me again here. Really examining themselves. So sometimes this person is really in their, they're really in this ego space. They're really much in this pride space, not wanting to let you in. But there's other times where they're really connected to their higher selves, and that's where this person feels you. That's where this person really, really understands things. But again, You might see them as stuck. What I'm getting that they're telling you is that I actually am really learning a lot in this energy. I'm really learning a lot in this, like at this time in my life, about myself, about you, about this connection, everything. So you could see it as stuck. They're telling you, even though it appears to be that way, it's forcing me to have to look at myself. It's forcing me to have to look at myself. So let's see what else. What else needs to come up here? What else does your person want you to know from the depths of their heart? Wow, we have lack, rebellion, and pessimist. I'm telling you, rebellion. This piratey energy is connected to your person. They're like in this rebellious pirate energy. They're someone who is just, I need to go my own way. I need to do my own thing. Yes, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to reconcile with you because I'm feeling your energy. I'm thinking about you all the time. But there's something in me that tells me that I shouldn't. So I'm going to honor that. I'm going to listen to it. It's probably the best thing for you too. Yeah, it's probably the best thing for you that I don't come back. Not right now. Your beauty still moves me, but regardless, they're still moved by you. This is not personal. This is coming from their own lack, you guys. This is them rebelling against themselves. This is them drinking their own poison. That cyanide is with your person, remember. Their own cyanide is clouding their vision. Yep, outside influences, sharks. So they see their outside influence. They see the world as a shark. They see the world right now as a place that they need to protect themselves from. You know, it's just like this energy where it's just like, oh, it's too much. There's a lot of influences around this person trying to tear them apart. I did get that with the zombie tarot. Two of Swords, remember. Two of Swords, outside influences are in a way not helping your person to feel whole. But at the same time, actually it is, because it's a lesson. So these outside influences are necessary for your person to get to the bottom of why they are the way that they are. So it's very necessary, all of it. It might seem unnecessary to you, but I'm getting here it's very necessary for your person to go through this black state, which is that darkness, shadow, in order for them to be completely transparent, honest, authentic. That's what you want from them. That's what you want from them. And so they're telling you here, in order for me to be this transparent person with you, in order for me to bring you this honesty where I can be 100%, this is just what I have to go through. This is just what I have to do in order to grow and in order to heal and to clear up this crap. Yep, Queen of Wands. Your beauty still moves me. You're the Queen of Wands. You're the queen of the freaking jungle. Look at that. Look at this lion here. This lion is right at her feet. Now, this doesn't mean that this masculine here, if this is, you know, a masculine, is looking at his feminine, he's bowing down. It's not like that, but he is at her feet. He's already with her. We also have this panther here. So there could be some spirit animals that are coming up here. That spirit animal is looking at that feminine. Looking at that feminine. It's like a jaguar or a panther or something. Okay? So this right here, this is just like different aspects, I feel, of this masculine. This masculine trying to find himself, master himself, right? So to me, this is telling me that the beauty of this feminine, this is not about a lack in that department. It's not about him not, or this person not loving you or not thinking that you're amazing and beautiful. Your beauty still moves them, but their own lack and these outside influences with what's going on with them is keeping them from being able to honor you. But they are with you. They are with you spiritually. And the more that you're in this energy here, the more you actually help them to pull them out of their darkness. You're not doing the work for them, but your energy, you're lending them, your empowered state is actually helping your person. That's freaking amazing. All right, last message. Last message coming straight from their heart to you. I love that. Safe passage, starfish. So beautiful. That starfish's energy is basically telling you here, they're telling you that they're going to safely pass through this trial. They're going to basically arrive at the shores. So they're in that pirate ship right now. They're in the pirate ship right now, but they will get through this test and this dark night of the soul, whatever it is that they're going through, safely. They will. And they're going to think about you the entire time. I've thought a lot about you lately. I'm thinking about you all the time. It's more lately than anything. There could be a reason why they're thinking about you a lot right now. There could be some significant time frame or this time of year that they think about you. Look, because you've made an impression on me. We have 2 cards, different decks that see it's the shore. They will come to shore. They will land safely on shore after this pirate excursion. They will. Okay? You've made such an impression on them that they may walk their way towards you once again. That to me is like somebody that's walking towards you. You can see those footsteps. They're walking towards the viewer. But I need time out. See? I need time out to contemplate. I need time to be alone for solitude, to become why? To become more aware. See that? I need a time out. So I'm taking some time. I'm taking some time to soul search. I'm taking some time to be a pirate. I just feel like your person right now is a pirate. Your person could become, maybe even dress up as a pirate for Halloween for some of you. I don't know. But regardless, they have the spirit of the pirate right now. And the spirit of the pirate has to do things the way that they see fit. It's like the Fool, unconventional. You have to just let them do their thing. You have to let them find their way. Yeah, we have the Sun. That's just growth. That's growth energy. That's also confidence. This is also illumination. Things coming to light. Positively coming out of the darkness, you guys. So your person absolutely has to go through this darkness in order to find themselves. So they're telling you this. I will come out of this. I will come out of this stronger. I will grow from this experience here. I will transform. This yin and yang symbol right there in that flower. I mean, this is all about balancing out their energy here. And the thing is, you have a lot to do with this person's journey as well. You know that they're unique and special to you. They know the same. They know that your energy being with them constantly, it also helps them to examine themselves. It helps them to grow. It helps them to think about the person that they want to be and who they don't want to be anymore. You help this person to grow too. It's so amazing. And they're telling you, I will get through this. I will get through this. Okay? And it could be that they come back and they return and they actually say to you, I've thought a lot about you. I've never forgotten you. That's also what I'm getting for some of you. I've never forgotten you. And you're kind of like, funny thing is, I've never forgotten about you either. Huh. Okay. So this right here is for the viewer. These are strengths that are coming through for you right now. Okay. These are strengths in order for you to tap into at this time. Things for you to focus on, to concentrate your energy on. This right here is called Divination of the Ancients. This is called Magical Spell Cards, and this one is the Deviant Moon Tarot. So things to strengthen yourself at this time, things to tap into, to utilize your strengths. Ooh, we have lots chance, okay? So you can see these little stones here that have these symbols on them that have like yes or no and things like that. It's kind of like taking a chance, do I, don't I? So to me, it's like divination. Obviously, this entire deck is divination. But we have success. Beautiful. What I'm getting here is that when it comes to having success, we're not going to know until we take a chance, take risks. So this is Spirit's way of telling us that our strength lies within just going for things and doing things, because the thing is, when we're in that energy where we're just feeling abundant, like the Queen of Pentacles, we just roll with it, Nothing really is a mistake. Nothing really is a failure. Everything that we do is an opportunity to grow and to learn. So when we're coming from that mindset, we have it's like we are going to grow no matter what. Okay. We have no choice to grow is what I wanted to say. Yeah. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is about taking a chance or a risk on collaborating with other people. This is going to bring success. So remember, you guys, this is just about you. This isn't really about your situation. This is just your own energy, things for you to focus on at this time. So work. Work is very successful. Work is very abundant at this time. It is. So it says success that's true belongs to me. Success with honor, integrity. Beautiful. So as long as we're in alignment with our integrity and we're doing what feels right for us, you can't go wrong. So it's almost like, in a way, you don't really even have to question yourself. If it feels right, do it. Trust your intuition, because it's going to be a success. Everything that you experience is going to be meant for you. You're going to learn from everything. You're going to learn from your environment, from the people that are around you, teamwork. This is about collaboration with other people. You're stronger in numbers at this time is what I'm getting as well. So embrace opportunities to collaborate, embrace opportunities to do things that maybe you wouldn't have done. Two heads are better than one kind of energy is what I'm seeing here. So this would be a strength for you. That's beautiful. Very, very beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else. What else would be a strength at this time? Astrology, destiny. Wow. So astrology has to do with, the moon being in a certain sign, your own sign, astrology, certain time frames, certain signs. Like obviously we're in Libra right now. We're going into Scorpio season. Then after that, it'll be Sagittarius and Capricorn, stuff like that. So this is about timing. This is about perhaps events, astrological influences. There'll be better times to do things, so pay attention to astrological influences. So if let's just say the new moon or the full moon is in a particular phase, this is about paying attention to that, because you're going to be drawing upon those energies to strengthen your whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. And in this case, it's letting go. You want to let go of something. You want to let go of something that no longer serves you. It says, allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. So again, this is not about cutting things off forever, cutting things off for good. It's about transmuting the energy that you have attached to it. You can love this person. You can set healthy boundaries with this individual. I said this in the very beginning of the reading. But you don't have to be a doormat, and you can set those healthy boundaries, but you can still have an open heart and have unconditional love for this person. So this is about you letting go of all that lower vibrational frequency that's not making you feel good. You can let that go. You're allowing the wisdom to remain. You're allowing the love to remain, but you're letting the sting go. So this is telling you here, pay attention to certain moons that are in certain phases. And this will also amplify this ritual in letting go. Fantastic. So Scorpio, any kind of astrological influence, or just going into Scorpio season, that's another thing. I'm getting here that when we transition into Scorpio season, which is like, I think the third or fourth week this month, this is a great season to let things go, process shadows, transmute that energy. I love it. Yep, because something's a burden. It's too heavy. Let that shit go. Whatever's burdening you, whatever you've been carrying around for a long period of time, whatever story you've been holding, whatever this is, it's time to let it go. It's time to drop the burden, because if anything, all it's doing is it's actually crowding your energy field. It's causing some kind of energy to be heavy in your energy field. That's what I'm getting. All right, one last message on that. Strengths. So there's strength in letting go. There's strength with collaborating with other people. And we have destiny. So we have two cards that actually said destiny, you guys. So I'm just going to let you guys see that. The Book of Destiny and Destiny. So destiny, what is destiny? Destiny is all about things that are destined for us, things that have been written already. Now, just because it's been written doesn't mean we don't have the free will to change it, but it's knowledge of it. It's an understanding that, you know what, this is the blueprint. This is what I wanted to experience when I was here. It's about acknowledging that whatever you have drawn to you, you have drawn to you because that's what you wanted. And you wanted it because that was your vibration. Our vibration is the universe's way of being able to kind of say, okay, this is where your vibration is. This must be what you want more of. So if it's in kind of like fear, you're going to draw things to you that basically test your fear. If it's in a vibration of love and you feel really good about yourself, you're going to draw things to you that just further affirm that energy. So it's about a knowledge that we came here to learn. And through these trials and tribulations, And through what you're attracting to yourself, you're taking responsibility for these experiences. I love that. So you're strengthening yourself with this knowledge of understanding that your life is what you've made it. This is not about blaming. This is not about giving our power to anyone else. This is about actually empowering ourselves and saying, you know what? I chose this. I chose this. And we have psychic protection. Around me now, a shield of gold protecting me strong and bold. So this is about protecting ourselves from outside influences, energies. And we have, Six of Swords transitioning. What I'm getting here is this is a card of distancing ourselves from things on an energetic level. This is not necessarily about needing to, yes, it can be this, physically separating ourselves from people, but this is energy. Energy is all around you all the time. And it's about being absorbed in this energy or being attacked by this energy. Nothing can attack you unless you allow it. So this is about you having this energetic shield around you that's protecting you. And this actually, again, I'm going to bring it up one more time because it did come up in the very beginning of the reading for this feminine protection. You're in this magic circle of protection. You're protecting yourself. You're being protected right now. This is also this knowledge and understanding that with this space and this distance that you might be experiencing with your person, that this is happening for a reason. It's destined to be this way. It's destined that you're in separation. It's destined that right now you and your person are not coming together. There's a freaking reason. So be strong and bold, knowing that you're being protected for your highest good right now. It's almost like the best thing that could happen is that you and your person do not come together at this time. So it's about understanding that things are happening the way that they're supposed to and being okay with that and working on yourself in the meantime, but also keeping yourself open, your heart space open, holding that unconditional love space for your person and working on your attachment to this individual. But knowing that it's all happening for a reason and that the story will unfold in the correct timing, whatever's meant to be and whatever was destined. So it's about protecting yourself in the meantime by getting caught up in these forces around us that are constantly wanting to attach themselves to us, such as other people's thoughts or what other people are saying about our journey or, what somebody's saying or even our person, what they're saying or what they're not saying. Let's not get caught up in this whirlwind of energy. Let's connect with ourselves. Let's protect ourselves by putting that protective circle around ourselves. Let's call on our higher forces, our angels, and basically say, certain things such as whatever is true, for me, I will see the truth in those situations. I'm not going to allow fear. I'm not going to allow my ego to step into place that's going to take me off my path. So it's about being very strong in this energy, being very strong and knowing that unwavering faith, knowing that whatever you're experiencing for a reason. Even if it's off in the distance, that you and your person will come together, that this is a part of what's destined for your connection. So that's what you're being given right now. You're being given that whatever you're experiencing for a reason. So we can pick and choose what we want to feel and what we want to experience or not. And that's where your power lies, is within yourself. That's amazing. Okay, so now let's go ahead and go into on the horizon. What are on the horizon energies here? Okay, on the horizon energies. So we're going to go ahead and get one card from this fortune reading cards deck. On the horizon's energy for the viewer. Okay, so we have snake. It says your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path, but be careful. Love it. So this is about us being discerning, okay? This is just about life in general. Life is dark and light. We're dark and light. Nothing's all light, nothing's all dark. This is about beautiful balance in between those energies. So your intuition is in place for a reason. Your higher self is in place for a reason. Also your shadow side. Some people will look at that and go, oh my God, your dark side, no good. Let's get rid of it. No, your dark side and your shadow side is there for a reason. Your ego, in a way, is there for a reason to help you in times where you need to navigate, where you need to be discerning. So don't be so quick to always see the ego as something that's negative. Sometimes that ego, if not balanced, can get out of control. But for the most part, this is about honoring both aspects of yourself. So in the future, our intuition is actually guiding us to calmer waters, which we just saw with the Six of Swords, right? But also this is about, it's going to help us and it's going to warn us when things feel off. So trust your vibes, you guys. Trust your vibes in the future because it has something that it is teaching you. It has something that it is telling you, okay? So now we're going to go into this Divine Circus Oracle, which I rarely use, but it is a beautiful deck because you have to read out of the book, and I just don't really care to do that, but I'm going to do it for this just portion. On the horizon energies here. This is, of course, with the connection. We have Lady Luck. So I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit of what Lady Luck means. So this is number 41. So it says, Lady Luck is on your side. A change of fortune is in store for you. A twist of fate that is meant to be. You're a winner, baby. You are about to hit the jackpot. Whoa. That's amazing, you guys. So there is some sort of lucky energy and a better path that is ahead when it comes to this connection. So that's a real positive, right? There's something that we are transitioning that feels really, really good. So this is my Arrows of Love Oracle. And then what we're going to do is we're going to combine this with the Wild Unknown Tarot. Wild Unknown Tarot. What do we need to know about on the horizon energies? Possible on the horizon energies for this connection. Well, there's a twist in fate that's coming. And we're going to be required to pay attention to our vibes and our intuition when navigating these new energies. We have available. So something has become available. Something is made available to us. And we have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is an energy here of feeling some sort of regret or sadness. Feeling like, you know, maybe we weren't available before, something wasn't available before, but now it's available. There's a lot of regret that I wasn't available for you at this time. Let's go ahead and clarify with 3. I just want to see what we got going on here. This right here is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is a card of really fighting for something, really being determined, something that's been a long journey. And we have the Son of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands. Okay, you guys, I feel like something is happening very quickly. Knight of Wands is very quick energy, but it's in and out. It's not stable. So what I'm seeing here is that the availability of someone is still determined upon them reaching a cycle with themselves, that they no longer have that need, or that they're no longer in the archetype of like that pirate. I feel like your person, the person you're watching this video for, is in that archetype of the, it's not the pirate. There's another word for it, but that's just what keeps coming up for me. It's a piratey energy. It's somebody who is basically unsettled. Until that energy concludes, 10 of Wands, okay? This is an energy here where someone is still not available for this deep connection of reconciliation, 6 of Cups. So I see the 5 of Cups as we're still in that stage where things are just kind of, we're disappointed. Somebody's still not available. Somebody's still not moving forward. Somebody's still not coming back because they're still in that Knight of Wands energy. It's still very unsettling. It's still not firm. It's still not grounded because they're still searching. They're still finding themselves. So this is a cycle that's still continuing is what I'm getting here. So make sure that you make yourself available for new experiences and new energies is what I'm seeing here from Spirit. Okay. So there's good things coming. So try not to look at this situation that's still kind of up in the air with your person as disappointing. Don't get caught in that because there's still something that needs to cycle through is what I'm seeing here. We have true love. True love energy. What do we got? We have the Mother of Cups. That's you. Queen of Cups. We know that you're the Queen of Cups in this reading. If you've been following it from the very beginning, you know that you're the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is somebody who is, you know, her cup is full. She's feeling good. She knows what she wants. She honors herself, but she's also very loving. She's nurturing. She's also very psychic. She's intuitive. She's empathic. She feels things. So you're still in that energy. And I'm also getting to that your cup is still full for your person. Regardless if they're available or not, your cup for them is still full. It's absolutely still full. Yeah, we have the 8 of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is this energy here where you're not going to get stuck in this energy, even though you have the option to do that if you want to. Or we have the Tower, which is crumbling down old paradigms. That's what I'm seeing you doing. Instead of staying stuck, your heart's going to remain open to this individual, but you're not going to stay stuck. You're going to tower it out. You're going to let the cookie crumble. You're going to let the tower crumble. You're going to let things basically go. You're going to allow the universe to basically have a hand in what's going on here. You're going to co-create with the universe in order to bring about new change. So what I'm seeing with on the horizon energy is that your person still seems to be in that cowboy pirate energy, and you're still moving ahead with your life, but you're still holding space for your person. That's what I'm seeing with this. And because of this, things are transforming for the better. Yeah, we have up in smoke. See, what's interesting is that when the tower crumbles, we have smoke. It seems like something is up in smoke. It seems like something is over forever. But is it? But is it? Okay. Up in smoke. Let's get the message. Nope. We have the Magician. The Magician means that we just have tools in front of us now. What do we want to manifest now? Now that that old paradigm is over, now that that old phase or that old cycle is over for us, now that we've let something go successfully, we've let remember, the bitterness, the sting of the energy go. We haven't let them go. We just let the expectations, the attachments go. That's what we've let go. Now we have these new, beautiful, shining tools in front of us. What do we want to create? What do we want to do now that that's in the past? You have this energy of luck, twist and fate, good luck, things happening here, trusting your intuition, knowing what you want to do. And we have the Seven of Cups. There's many possibilities in front of you is what I'm seeing here. You have a lot of options. What do you want to do? I'm getting here that there's a lot of things that are going to be made possible. There's lots of energies or opportunities or even offers from the universe, from other people that are coming. And it's just about you making a decision. You having a lot going on and you kind of figuring out, what do I want to do? It's up to me though. What do I want to do? It's up to me. I create my destiny. Look at you, the strength. This is about you having the strength and the courage to basically move forward anyways. So the on the horizon energy, you guys, it's still kind of unknown what your person is going to do. One thing that I do see that's pretty solid is that they're still in that piratey cowboy energy. But the thing is, it's not going to rock your boat. You're still moving forward with your journey. And even though it might seem like things are up in smoke because you're letting things go and you're releasing your attachments to it, you're able to be stronger in your future and make choices out of that strength and kind of like try out the new tools that you've been given on your journey in new situations. And so these new situations or new people that you're going to be dealing with are actually going to be helping you to become stronger. It's actually going to be helping you to become more unconditional. So be open to other people, be open to other experiences on this journey because you still have some growth and some learning to do and some life to live. Spirit wants to bring forth this beautiful new like upswing in energy. It's like the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe you feel like you've been down for so long, but Spirit's saying, nope, moving ahead. You can only be available for these experiences if you allow yourself to be available for these experiences. I love that. And so as you and your person are separated, you guys are continuing to grow stronger by the experiences that you have with other people and other situations. And just because I'm saying other people, don't get triggered. It could be romantic, yes, but it could be friends, family, coworkers, whatever this is. A stranger that you meet for the day. Whatever this is, it's giving us an opportunity to use our tools so that way we can basically create more of what we want instead of more of what we don't want. And the thing is, you can't use those tools if you don't open yourself up to collaborating with other people. You have to make yourself available to this. So we have to participate in life. We have to continue living our lives, you guys, even though us and this person may not be able to be in each other's lives right now. We're still making the best of it. We're still doing us. I love that message. All right, so we're going to go ahead and end this reading, you guys, with some angel messages. So this is going to be messages from our guides and our angels. So this right here is called the Angels and Ancestors cards. This one is a brand new tarot deck here that I just got from a lovely fan. Thank you so much. This is called the Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radley Valentine. I absolutely love it. This is called the Sweet Ass Affirmation cards. And this is the Spirit Animal cards by Colette Baron Reed. So let's see what animal is with us right now. Okay, whoop. That one just wanted to fly off, so I will take it. It is the owl, you guys. Owl is one of my spirit animals, so I totally identify with this. See, you see clearly now. Look at that. How many times can it come up in this reading that your intuition is so on par? It is very clear. Trust what you are getting. Trust what you are seeing in your mind's eye. Remember, one of the messages was don't rely on your physical eyes to tell you things that you already know. Don't allow that to contradict what you're already sensing or feeling inside. If you need to block out certain things because you can't help yourself but from looking at someone's social media or looking at things, then you got to protect yourself. You got to do what you got to do. But you see very clearly now. And trust that. So what is the sweet-ass affirmation for us? We have, I am a child of nature. My body charges and heals in the mountains, lakes, forests, oceans, and grasslands under the sun and the moon. This is about spending time outside, spending time outdoors. I know here in Arizona, the weather is changing, and I'm very excited. I'm about ready to go into camping season, taking the Jeep, going new rooftop temp. Just got it just this weekend. Super excited to be under the moon and the stars, spending time outdoors. I'm going to freaking Sedona. I love Sedona. It's one of my favorite places to be, I swear, one day I feel, and I've already put this intention out there, that I want to have a home up in Sedona. I don't know if I want to live there all the time, but just have some kind of maybe an Airbnb or a vacation home up there, because I freaking love it so much, being up there, especially when it's cooler. So this right here, it's about just being in that nature, being maybe camping, going on a nature walk, hiking, just being outside, meditating, whatever this is. This is going to recharge you. Spirit's saying spend some time outside under the sun and the moon. So in the day and night, you guys. Amazing. All right, ancestors and angels. What is an angel or ancestor spirit coming through with for us? Look, Oracle, wait for important information. So again, I don't know how many times that we can get the same message over and over again in so many different ways. You are the Oracle. You, the person watching the video, are the Oracle. You don't even need to watch these freaking readings, okay? You don't. If you guys want to watch these readings, cool. If it helps you, cool, right? But you don't need to get a reading, or you don't need to watch these readings to confirm what you already know. This is about trusting your own intuition. When you connect with yourself in nature, you're allowing that connection to your higher self to occur. And when you're connected to your higher self, you don't need to go outside of yourself to confirm anything. So this is about you trusting your intuition more than anything right now. Wait for important information, because information is going to be coming to you. You don't have all the answers. You're never really going to have all the answers, because we're always going to, be growing and evolving. So there's never really a finish line here. But this is about waiting for important information that's coming to you. Something is coming. So if something is confusing, you still don't have it figured out yet, it's coming. So Spirit's saying when you spend some time outdoors, it's almost like that's when this energy or this message is going to come to you. And that's because you're connected to your higher self. Okay, so let's go ahead and get 5 tarot here. We're going to get 5 tarot cards, messages from our guides and our angels right now. So this is going to be specific for the journey that we are experiencing and the connection that we're experiencing with this person. So this is advice from your angel team. Okay, Page of Cups. All right, this says, sensitive, open-hearted, inexperienced, moody, messages regarding relationships, new emotional experiences, a romantic encounter, social invitations or events, heightened psychic abilities. Look at that, you guys, heightened psychic abilities. So pages are students. Pages are fresh energy. What are we doing with this cup? We've been offered this cup from the divine with the Ace of Cups. What are we going to do with this cup now? Are we going to nurture this cup? Are we going to listen to what that cup has to say? Are we going to offer it? Are we going to take an offer from someone? What are we going to do? It's all up to us what we want to do with that energy. Page of Cups can sometimes be an apology. We have the High Priestess. So the High Priestess, again, is about all-knowing. High Priestess is about trusting your intuition. It says, meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom of you that you receive. So what Spirit wants you to know is that this isn't really an action-oriented time when it comes to your connection. It's not time for you to take action, and we can clearly see that your person is not in the position where they're either able or wanting to take action towards you right now. They might be desiring it on some level, but they're accepting kind of like to stay in either fear, or they're trusting their higher self that says, you know what, I'm still a pirate. I'm not ready to offer commitment, so I'm not going to come towards you and offer this yet. But the thing is, if you already know you're so deeply connected to your individual, you already know that this is coming. You already know that this is how they feel. You don't actually even need them to show up to feel this way. You know it. You know that your person feels this. You know that your person is connected to you. You know that your person is sorry. You know that your person feels these things. You don't need them to confirm it for you. So stay strong in that energy. Eliminate your need to know in the physical world or through words. Trust your psychic insights. Trust the energy exchange that you feel with them in that fifth dimensional space or astral plane, dreams, all of it. Trust that. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles says managing your resources wisely, extremes in how you give or receive money, time, or emotions, smart business decisions, seeing things as black or white, being charitable. So this is about getting balanced. Be balanced in your energy. This did come up in the very beginning, being balanced in 3 and 5D. It's being feet on the ground, still living your life in 3D, but also knowing that it's a part of your ascension process and a part of your mission to raise the vibration and ascend to 5D. So it's about real. Okay, so this is what I want to say. Well, I don't know if I want to say it because it might seem kind of controversial. Sometimes when things are falling apart, people just want to walk away. They want to abandon. They just want to basically jump ship. Okay? Instead of considering that, we're all a part of this either problem or issue or collective or whatever. People that don't want to take responsibility, they don't want to be weighed down, they don't want to deal with things, they tend to run in the other direction. But when we're dealing with, let's just say, a collective, the planet, we're a team here. This is about realizing that we've all contributed through our actions, through our thoughts, through our feelings, through our vibrations, through what's happening in the world. This is about focusing on balancing the energies within ourselves instead of blaming, instead of running, instead of doing this or doing that. This is about really taking some time to go within and sitting with your own energy and figuring out, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel triggered? Why do I feel like I want to run? Why do I feel like I want to fight if these things are happening? This is about balancing yourself here, and there's a reality. This is what's happening. This is what's happening in the physical world. But how can I see this from a higher perspective? It's about seeing your person the same way, which is, okay, I can see my person. They're not coming towards me. They're not making communication. Let's just say they haven't apologized, whatever's happening here. But in my heart space, I see who they truly are. I feel who they truly are. I connect with their higher selves. That's what I'm going to focus on. Yes, I realize that, in reality, this is not what's really showing up. But in my heart space, I choose to see things from a higher perspective. Over a period of time, we're eventually going to ascend and eventually vibrate towards that higher vibration. So it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. So it's about realizing that you're on this journey of balancing out that third and fifth dimensional energy and being in that nice balanced space, not dark or light, just being right in the middle. Even-mindedness, being in that very detached energy. Unconditional love, huge, coming up again. And then we have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords has actually come up 3 times now in this reading. There's a reason. And I feel like that's what Spirit's trying to tell us, is that we're being forced, being stuck right now, to go within. Things are not moving forward right now because what does it do? It forces us to go within. So this right here says being unable or unwilling to make a decision. True. So when we're not able to make a decision, what do? We go within. It says follow your heart rather than trying to make others happy, pretending there is no problem, overanalyzing a situation. Again, we can't pretend that what's happening in the physical world is not happening. It is happening. It's a reality. But do we have to focus on all of that fear and all of that, like get caught up in what other people are doing right now because they're coming from their ego, they're coming from their fear, they're coming from that lack? Do we focus on that, or do we focus on who we know who they truly are, who we feel them to be? Because when we focus on the negative, then we feel negative, then we feel hate, then we want to judge, then we want to just, lash out. Or do we try to focus on the good in people and why they might be acting that way? Maybe why we're acting a certain way. We also look at that too. So this is about a lot of personal inventory that Spirit is asking us to do. And they're also telling you here that that's where your person is at. Your person is in that stage where they're doing a lot of personal inventory. So if they're struggling right now, they may want to lash out, but there's something that is kind of forcing them to have to look at themselves, to let go of things that are no longer serving them. And last message. And we have the Ace of Cups. I love that. The Page of Cups is holding that cup. This is, I always see the Ace of Cups, it's an offer from the divine. It is an offer to love thyself, but it's also an offer to love others unconditionally. So this says a beautiful new emotional experience. This is a new emotional experience. Try something new. Try something that you haven't tried before. Try to come from that selfless space. Try to come from the space of what is going on with me? Why do I feel this way? Is it them or is it me? It's releasing the need to blame other people for why we're feeling a certain way. It also says a romantic relationship or deep friendship, an awakening of psychic abilities and spiritual insights, a love letter, or a new home. So, yes, we know that the Page of Cups can be an offer and an apology. We also know that this energy of cup, water, it says awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights. Owl Spirit's saying you can see clearly now. You can see clearly through all of the BS. You can see through all of the shadow. You can see through the illusion of things that are just stuck right now. You can see why it's stuck. You can see your own participation. You can see your person's own participation. You can see things so clearly. And when you can see things clearly, you can release yourself from all of this agony of things that aren't happening. You know why things are not happening for a reason. And instead of focusing on somebody else, instead of focusing on why this isn't happening, if they would just do this and they would just do that, then things could change. It's about no longer needing to be in that space. It's about realizing that, you know what? I'm going to take this as an opportunity to work on myself. I'm going to take this as an opportunity to open myself up and experience love on all levels. I'm going to open myself up to my soul family, my soul tribe. I'm going to open myself up to being of service to the world right now. I'm not going to focus on just this one person. I'm going to release my negative attachments that I have to needing this situation to be happy. I'm just going to be happy because I have a right to be happy. Because this is my own cup. This is my life. This is my own experience. And I make my own experience. And I can be miserable and I can be unhappy and I can be attached and I can be desperate and I can be clingy, or I can shift this and I can start participating and being happy with what is in front of me right now. And what is in front of me and what's being offered to me is this emotional experience of loving myself, examining myself, and learning how to hold unconditional love towards other people that might just still be stuck. And realizing that we're probably stuck too. And realizing that this is just a big classroom. We're all learning from each other. Beautiful. So you guys, I hope that this message this week resonated with you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you didn't, no worries. You do not have to take anything that you just don't want to take. So take care, you guys. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.